everyone! Have you heard of Exosome? It is in the spotlight as the most effective skin booster these days. While the skin booster market around the world is showing rapid growth, the Exosome ingredient is attracting great attention from many people, including hospitals and clinics, as it has the best efficacy. In particular, the Exosome, which I will introduce today, is characterized by taking care of the skin more fundamentally than any other Exosome so far. Not only making the skin cells in the dermis layer healthy, but also the epidermis as well. With stronger effects on damaged skin such as acne, sagging skin, and aging, the Exosome can help to rejuvenate the skin. Some people might be unfamiliar with exosomes. Exosomes are intercellular signaling media derived from stem cells, and this exosome is characterized by different effects and functions depending on what problems the skin has. The exosome plays an important role in making the skin cells healthy, showing excellent regenerative effects on aging, sagging skin, and excellent immune improvement effects on inflammatory skin. Exohealer is a premium skin booster that has excellent efficacy among Exosome skin boosters. And the biggest difference is that it is second-generation Exosome obtained from the youngest 0-year-old cord blood stem cells. I will explain why the second-generation Exosomes are better compared to the first-generation Exosomes, why those who have used them have no choice but to feel the difference and to understand the difference. The biggest difference between the first-generation exosomes and the second-generation exosomes can be seen in which stem cells they originated. First-generation exosomes are mainly exosomes obtained from adult stem cells such as adipose bone marrow stem cells. They have been widely used in the past because the raw materials are easily obtainable. The first-generation exosomes are exosomes derived from aging adult body stem cells. On the other hand, the second-generation exosome is a 0-year-old umbilical cord blood stem cell exosome that has never experienced aging. And although it is much more difficult to process and handle compared to the first-generation exosome, the regeneration anti-inflammatory effect is much higher. While the second-generation exosomes are exosomes derived from the youngest and healthiest 0-year-old stem cells, which have superior regeneration and immunomodulatory abilities due to superior cell differentiation and activity. Second biggest difference is purity of exosomes. If you compare exosome with coffee, the first-generation exosomes are like Americano, diluted with water, and the second-generation exosomes are concentrated with a strong, undiluted solution, like 100% pure espresso. Third, the second-generation exosomes contain up to 14 times more active ingredients that regenerate and regulate skin immunity than the first-generation exosomes. The most common ingredient is EGF, a skin growth factor that many people know, which is about 8 times more, and the key to use, GDF11, a growth factor also called rejuvenation protein, is an exosome that contains over 60 times more and can expect a regenerative effect that cannot be compared to the first-generation exosomes. Fourth difference is in the type and amount of active ingredients contained in exosomes. The second-generation exosomes show superior characteristics in the shape and size of the exosomes. And the first-generation exosome particles are 1/1020 size of the pores, while the second-generation exosome particles reach 1/1700 of the pores. The second-generation exosome allows the particles to permeate into the dermis of the skin quickly, deeply, and efficiently, delivering active ingredients to fibroblasts and allowing the production of elastin, collagen, and hyaluronic acid in cells to be more active. The excellent skin absorption of these second-generation exosomes was confirmed through human skin penetration experiments for the first time in the world, and a research paper was published in BBRC on SCI Class International Journal and objectively proved its effectiveness. The last distinctive difference is that if you use second-generation exosomes containing more active ingredients in an endoplasmic reticulum smaller than a pore, you can induce 170% more skin cell growth and have an excellent effect on skin regeneration. Now, let's learn more about the main features and effects of Exohealer, which contains second-generation exosomes. Also known as Field Core SB, is stored in this vial in the fresh state with 1,470 skin growth factors and cell-active substances freeze-dried in the form of 49.2 billion exosome particles. In addition, it contains 6 multi-peptide components, GDF11, EGF, VEGF, IGF, KGF, and TIMP2, which can further enhance the function of stem cell exosomes. So you can feel the effect of improving skin regeneration and inflammation more dramatically. With Field Core SB powder, you can use Field Core activating solution by mixing them together. In the Field Core activating solution, it contains 59 skin active complex ingredients such as amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and hyaluronic acids to boost the effectiveness of Exohealers. You might wonder the efficacy of Exohealer, and I will explain the 2 primary effects of Exohealer. The first effect is the improvement of skin regeneration in inflammation. Exohealer improves the cell itself with exosomes to increase the production of collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid in loosened and weak skin, fundamentally enhancing skin self-sustainability and helping skin to regenerate. As a result, you can feel the anti-aging effects such as elasticity, fine wrinkles, and pore contraction through your skin. In addition, Exohealer is the only skin booster that has anti-inflammatory effects or inflammation improvement, and it is particularly effective for troubled skin such as sensitive skin and acne, as well as excellent improvement for reddened skin in menopausal women. This Exohealer's effectiveness is not only proven by the world-renowned SCI class paper, but it continues to prove its effectiveness with positive reviews from clinics and real users who are using real products. The second effect is the improvement of scalp and hair loss. Seoul National University Hospital conducted efficacy tests on Exosome to prove its effectiveness in treating hair loss. When compared to the most commonly used hair loss treatment, minoxidil, Exosome was found to increase hair follicle length by 19%, promoting faster hair growth. It was also confirmed to have more than twice the effect in maintaining hair follicle diameter, effectively gripping weaker hair follicles. In addition, Exosome reduced the proportion of hair in the regression phase by 30% compared to minoxidil, resulting in overall healthier hair maintenance. Based on these clinical results, Exosome is being used in specialized scalp clinics for hair loss improvement and delay of hair loss. Users have reported ongoing improvements in hair count, hair follicle thickness, and other aspects of concerns in areas such as the hairline and vertex after using Exosome. Right now, Exohealer is rapidly rising as the main player in the skin booster market by filling the gaps that are not satisfied with the previous first-generation Exosome. In addition to Field Core SB freeze-dried powder and solution, Exohealer also introduces high-content products specialized for skin and scalp areas as well. The high-concentrated Field Core SB Plus program, designed exclusive for the skin, consists of freeze-dried powder and solutions containing 245.7 billion exosome particles and 6 function-enhancing skin growth factors, which are recommended for intensive skin recovery, such as skin regeneration and improved inflammation. For the high-concentrated Field Core HB Plus program, designed exclusive for the scalp, consists of freeze-dried powder and solution containing 245.7 billion exosome particles and 5 function-enhancing scalp growth factors, which is recommended for those who want to improve hair loss and sensitive scalp. When using the Exohealer, you can add the solution to the freeze-dried powder, shake it and mix it sufficiently, and make sure all the powder has been dissolved. After mixing them together, we recommend to use them right away. Depending on your skin condition and purpose of the treatment, you can use them with various procedures and devices such as laser, ultrasound, high frequency, MTS, and you can experience more effective regeneration, anti-inflammatory, and hair loss improvement. Exosome ingredients are in the spotlight these days. However, there are a lot of Exosome products being released in the market, and there are people who have difficulties in choosing Exosome accordingly. If you remember the few points that I'm telling you, the criteria for choosing Exosomes will be much easier. First, check the origin of the exosome. Make sure to check whether the exosome is a stem cell exosome derived from 0-year-old umbilical cord blood stem cell that has never experienced aging, whether it is made of 100% pure stem cell exosomes, and how big and how much exosome particles are contained. Secondly, check and verify how and where the exosome was produced. Is it produced in the largest domestic stem cell GMP facility equivalent to pharmaceutical development standards? Have stem cell specialists conducted research on it for over 30 years to ensure safety? Has it been published in over 290 SCI grade papers indicating that it contains reliable and trusted ingredients? Is it produced using a production process that meets safety management standards? I hope you have carefully investigated and selected the product that contains the most trustworthy exosomes. Finally, it is helpful to check who is using the exosome. Our exosomes are used not only by renowned domestic dermatologists in the Cheongdam-dong area, but also by Shonan Beauty Clinic, Japan's largest beauty clinic, where they have been sought after by over 1,050,000 people. Additionally, Naomi, the world-famous supermodel from the UK, visited our Korean headquarters to purchase our product after trying our exosomes at a UK clinic and experiencing the effectiveness. This demonstrates that our exosomes are recognized and sought after not only in South Korea, but also in countries around the world. Are you looking for an exosome which is proven to be more effective and safer than other skin boosters in the market? The second generation exosome, the most definite effect of the youngest cell, Exohealer, was born through 30 years of stem cell research, containing 100% pure stem cell cultured exosomes. If you are seeking for a way for your skin to go back in time, try Exohealer and you will be able to experience a definite change in your skin.